Hello, welcome to Married at First Sight, season 14, review on day one, and the season sneak peek preview on Olajuwon and Katina. Now, Olajuwon and Katina, they are the spicy couple. If you have not listened to my welcome review on them, please listen to them. So maybe Katina, as I said, I still feel like she doesn't mind having a good husband, but she would try as much as possible to present herself in such a good image, such as to improve her social media branding at the end of this program, which is not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, I don't think she has like any evil ulterior motive. So let's get to it. Day one, the wedding reception and their attraction. No, the first time they were gathered, just like the picture I reviewed in their welcome to Olajuwon Katina, was they were gathered, they assessed each other. It was quite okay. Olajuwon was a bit nervous about Katina getting to know about his playboy side. I wasn't happy with his nervous breakdown, crying, because he just gave me a negative flashback to Zach and his incest. Man, Zach, I don't want to talk about that. So he just gave me a not nice flashback to Zach crying on his wedding, but he got himself together again. And they, after assessing themselves, they both decided that they liked themselves. They were quite touchy-feely, and Olajuwon was gentle enough to ensure that he received permission from Katina before he touched her. And we learned that if his people calling her daughter Katrina, which is something she will probably get a lot, because even I was calling her Katrina, I had to correct myself. Olajuwon is learning that fast, and so we found out that, like what I was saying in that first review, that Katina is not really somebody that is too crazy about cooking. She's more into, like, she can cook to some extent. As she said, she's not into flamboyant, but she's not the kind of cook that Olajuwon is expecting or desiring. I think that is something they can work over, they can work across and everything like that. So wedding night expectation, Katina is still insistent that she doesn't want to do anything, and until like maybe a month time. And Olajuwon was like, the first time was like, I don't want to sleep with her because I don't want it to be so physical that we rub off on getting to know each other and making emotional connections. But after he saw Katina being so physically endowed and attracted to her, he was like, if she lets me, I'm going in for it. So, and the friends were like, it's just going to be like, so, as he said, he's going to rock our world, so much promises. Hope you don't under-deliver, man. So Katina is already, having that deep attraction, align as vulnerability to walls to come down for Olajuwon. And as a Nigerian, I'll be supporting Olajuwon as much as possible. It will not stop me for saying anything that I think I don't like about his output or behavior. But I think it gives me an in-depth, like some traits that I may be able to say, oh, this is why I think he's doing this, because I'm not, as an African, I cannot fall into the mistake of saying, oh, one man defines every other person. And in Nigeria, it's not even possible. We have more than 200 ethnic groups. So it's nice to see another Nigeria. The last one I think that was there was Yokoties. They are doing very well. They just had a son. And the man was a Nigerian, the lady an African American, something similar to this. So, well, they seem to like each other. So on the preview of, is there any other thing I want to say? No, I don't think so. We'll come back to it if we need to. On the preview for the season, I saw that, well, they started falling in love with each other. And then Olajuwon was confronting Katina about a message from what seems like a guy, and like, you are a married woman, you should not be communicating with guys like this. Now, my reaction on that is that, first of all, I was very, very pleased and surprised to see, if you look at the scene of that exchange, that they both had gotten to a position where they were very comfortable with each other. Ryan from season 12, is it not season 12? season 12, whatever, whatever. Ryan was so always slick on that hair that you know it's not slick naturally. I mean, that shows you the level of camera consciousness. You know, he was still superficial to his wife. That is what it means. For your hair to always be on slick like that, we never saw it, you know, unrelaxed. So seeing Katina and Olajuwon in that clip, so relaxed with themselves, you know, Olajuwon hair look grown out. Katina had, you know, morning bags on under her eyes. You know, they looked so comfortable. It tells me that these people are going to get to a place of where they are very comfortable with each other very fast. You know, that is like fall in love with each other very fast. It's a very, very nice picture to see. And also it tells me that the communication, that is the getting to know each other with each other, is going to be fast with them, that they have gotten to that level where they are vulnerable with each other. On that clip, I think that it may not be so bad of an idea for whatever is happening, because, you know, possibly Katina may want Olajuwon to know that, oh, we are married, doesn't mean you take me for granted, you know, I'm still hot out there or something like that. Somebody like Olajuwon, being a former playboy, may need that reminder time to time. So I think the message doesn't really fazzle Katina, like, well, just know it. Just because I'm down with you doesn't mean that I ain't spicing outside. You know, understand? So I think it won't be like a bad exchange. It's just something that maybe Olajuwon needs to know, that you just can't take your wife for granted. She's hot. She's, you need to also bring in yourself fully into this relationship. So that's what I think it is. I'll make more prediction on that later. Thank you to my wonderful 20 subscribers. You are the best, because you know quality. And thanks to any other subscriber if I should get before this video pops in or whatever. Thank you. See ya later.